19-year-old Dalton State college student is now facing possible deportation after being pulled over for turning right at a red light. Ximena Arias-Cristobal, who's lived in Whitfield County since the age of 4, was taken to the Stewart Detention Center wearing wrist and ankle chains. According to her family, she will remain there for over a month while awaiting a hearing. Her father, Jose Francisco Arias Tovar, is also being held at the same ICE facility after a recent arrest for speeding. They came in with big dreams because they wanted a big future for my older sister, said Arias-Cristobal's younger sibling. Dalton police say Arias-Cristobal was stopped at Walnut Avenue and Thornton Avenue for making an improper turn despite a posted "No Turn on Red" sign. She told officers she had an international driver's license but couldn't produce it at the scene. She was arrested for driving without a valid license and disobeying a traffic control device, then booked into the Whitfield County Jail. The county's jail enforcement model agreement with ICE allows officials to screen for immigration status during booking. Arias-Cristobal's family came from Mexico City in 2010, her mother said, admitting they entered the country illegally. Her father runs a construction business and pays taxes, but was unsuccessful in obtaining a work visa. Arias-Cristobal, a former honor student and cross-country runner at Dalton High, is currently attending Dalton State, where her family pays out-of-state tuition. She was ineligible for the DACA program, which could have protected her from deportation. Supporters describe Arias-Cristobal as hardworking and kind. "She's the most precious human," said longtime family friend Hannah Jones, who added that they believed her international license allowed her to drive. But according to Georgia law, any non-citizen who establishes residency must obtain a state license within 30 days. Georgia State Representative Casey Carpenter has written a letter in support of Arias-Cristobal to be presented to the judge. "Unfortunately, the people that aren't hard criminals are getting caught up in the wash," he said, expressing frustration with current enforcement priorities. Immigration attorney Terry Olson voiced similar concerns, calling the situation a civil rights issue and noting that ICE often doesn't review full immigration files at the time of arrest. A GoFundMe campaign to help with legal fees for Arias-Cristobal had raised over $20,000 by Wednesday afternoon. Olson warns that her mother may also be detained within the month, and says her daughters would likely be removed along with her in an effort to keep the family together.